Episode 215 of The Edward Show. I'm going to be giving advice to people who are embarking on daily content journeys. And the reason that I am doing this is because a couple of episodes ago, I said I will mentor anybody who tries to become a Formula One influencer using TikTok and content automations. The content automations are set up with reusevideo.com. Formula One, because I think it's a penetrable niche. And I would do this myself if I had time, but I don't. And I said, anyone who does this, message me after posting for 7 days in a row and setting up the content automations, and I will mentor you. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think anyone was going to do it. And many people are doing it. Way more than I thought. And I am shocked. And some people, I'm seeing their content, and it is good. They're reaching out to me on TikTok, and I'm looking at their videos, and I'm like, wow, these people have talent. Their videos are so much better than my videos when I started. My videos when I started, I had no idea about anything. I was an idiot. I was so dumb with my videos. I was like the type of person who's like, hey guys, welcome to my TikTok. Let me tell you about this thing. My videos were not very good. And I learned by extreme repetition. I was making 1 to 4 videos a day. Sometimes my most in a day, I think, was 9. I think I made 9 videos in a single day one time. So extreme repetition. I was learning fast. Now my videos, I think, are actually pretty darn good. And when I started, they were not. And some of these people, they're starting on these daily Formula One videos, and I'm thinking, wow, these are great. And so I'm making this episode for the people who are starting this, who are starting the daily Formula One videos, going on the path to become a mega Formula One racing influencer. And I think there can be many of these, like there's many influencers in every niche. So I want to give my advice there. But this also applies to anybody who is doing daily content, which really is the best. Daily content, in my opinion, is the best. It is the fastest way to grow, the fastest way to learn. And by emphasizing not missing a day, you are less likely to stop. I know people who were daily, they missed 1 day, they kept going. Then they missed 2 days, they kept going. I think you know what's coming next. Then they missed a week, kept going, missed a month, kept going, missed 2 months, went a little bit and stopped. And so going daily is really just the best way. But there's a way to do this, a specific way to do this, which I have discovered. And that's what I'm sharing. And it's a very simple way. It is, I've said this before, and I want to say this again. On days where you don't feel like putting anything out, you got to lower your bar for what is acceptable all the way to the floor. Lower it under the floor. Put it in the floorboards. Because the most important thing is to get something out every day. Because then there will be days where you have more time and you have more energy. You'll put a little bit more thought and effort into a video. But also, let me say what's crazy. Some of my most viral videos were made in a couple of seconds with me not even second guessing what I was putting out. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Let me make that. I just made it in a few seconds. I had other times where I didn't even want to make a video. And I made a video and it did way better than expected. I just wasn't feeling it, but I did it anyway. Did way better than expected. The other reason why this is cool, why I love these channels, why I love mobile video. Mobile video works anywhere. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram Reels, Snapchat now. I've started using Snapchat, Twitter, everywhere. It works everywhere. And these platforms, especially TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Snapchat, they push out your videos for you. That's crazy. 12 years ago, I was making videos on YouTube, and I was doing promotion for these videos by sharing them on Reddit and sending them to journalists. You don't have to do that. You just make a decent piece of content, and the algorithm pushes it out for you, and if it hits certain engagement metrics, it pushes it out more. I mean, it's really the best. All you have to do is make the content. And so I'm recording this episode 215 of my daily growth hacking, growth marketing podcast for the people out there who are making content daily. Thank you to everyone who started on the Formula One journey. It's going to be fun. Once people hit 7 days, I'm just going to start a group chat so I can give advice to everybody. It's going to be a big party, and I'm really excited to see what happens. But the piece of advice is you got to go every day. The people who win are going to be the people who stick with it every day. Like I said, I think it will take only a couple of months before you start becoming influential in the space. It's a well-defined niche. I think it could take 3 months. Some people a bit longer, some people a bit shorter, but I could see that happening in 3 months. And then in 6 months, sponsorships. And then in a year, you're being invited to races. That's what I imagine. That's what I believe will happen. But I want to say this. There's going to be people who are doing this and they're going to see other people growing faster than them. Okay, another piece of advice. Don't compare yourself to other people. Learn from other people. Don't compare yourself to them, because then you will get demoralized and then you will stop. The worst thing that you can do, the second worst thing that you can do aside from stopping, is comparing yourself to other people, because that will demoralize you. Don't do that. Learn from other people. See what's working for them and what is not, and don't compare yourself to them. I think what will happen with this is there will be a bunch of people doing this, and everyone will develop their own niche, their own spin on Formula One. But it will take a few weeks or even a few months to find that specific niche within Formula One. Somebody might focus on Formula One drivers from a specific area. Another person might focus more on the technical aspects of the cars. Somebody might focus on the best courses. Somebody might just be pure F1 news. But it could take time to see what works, what doesn't, and what these people find most fascinating. Anyway, so I want to just record this episode for the people who are starting, the people who listen to this podcast, and who are doing daily content journeys just like I am, because it really is the most fun thing. It's so cool. It's really like, it's kind of crazy. I started this podcast 200 days ago. Now, so many people listen to it. I started my TikToks only 460 days ago, and I make myself put out at least one a day, and they come out on every platform. And now minimum around 5,000 people every day see my beautiful face. And it's probably more than that. You know, with all the videos that continually go viral, it's probably tens of thousands, because I have so many videos out now and they're constantly getting pushed out. So many people are seeing me every day. It's like, it's weird. When I'm back in New York, I get recognized at tech events. That's weird. I was a ghost online. I started traveling 5 years ago around Europe, and I felt myself really tempted to flex on Instagram about all the places that I was visiting. And I didn't like that feeling. So what I did is I archived all of my photos on Instagram and just stopped posting. I freed up a lot of time, and I was posting for the wrong reasons. I was posting to impress other people on Instagram. Totally the wrong reasons. I really don't believe in that. I really roll my eyes at posting to impress other people. I make my videos and do everything that I do to inform other people, to help other people, to educate other people, to share what I am passionate about, and to share what I know. Very different from trying to impress other people. But I say this because 460 days ago, I was a ghost. A ghost. And now I'm not going to say I'm omnipresent, but for some people I am. But I am present enough that I get recognized. And that's insane to me. Insane. And this will happen to everybody else who continues. Man, I just got myself so hyped up. Let me tell you what happened. Wow. Feel great. Right before recording this episode, I had tried recording another episode. I was not into it. I recorded for 13 minutes. And then I said, nah, I'm not feeling this. I don't want to put this out. And so I started recording this one because it was just a topic that I'm more passionate about. I'm really happy that I switched to this one. The other one that I was recording before this was cool. It was about some very heavy technical search engine optimization. And I think I need better notes for that before I make an episode on it, because it was me rambling too much. Anyway, keep at it. I'm so excited for what's going to happen. This is episode 215 of The Edward Show. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.